Rebel. Now, among the biking enthusiasts in the Indian market, we have been listening to this word for a lot of years, almost a decade. Finally, this nameplate, this brand name is in the Indian market in the form of a 500cc motorcycle. Now, this is a detailed walkaround of this cruiser from Honda. It's only sold through the BigWing outlets, and the pricing, the rivals, what are the USPs and the features, accessories on offer, what you should know about the motorcycle before purchase, all that will be covered in this detailed walk around video. I'll start with the pricing first and the versions on offer. There's only one version of the Rebel 500 on sale in the Indian market, approximately 5.1 lakh rupees ex-showroom Delhi. One color, the one you see over here, it's a shade of black, it's in matte finish. So one version, one color, 5.1 lakh rupees is the asking price. Next, rivals in the segment, not many. The main one has to be the Kawasaki Eliminator. That's approximately 50,000 rupees more expensive. It's got a slightly smaller engine, slightly less power, but that is the main rival. There are other nameplates from Benelli, for example. You have the 502C, slightly more expensive. You have the offering from Brixton, that's slightly affordable. Brixton is the one we had a walk around a few months back from their headquarters at Kolhapur. That video is live on the channel. So not too many rivals in the segment. It sits comfortably in a very safe zone, I would say. At the same time, you do have a higher capacity option from Royal Enfield at Super Meteor. More affordable, but again, this segment of offering from BigWing Honda, I think they've done the work very well. Heart of the matter, it's a twin-cylinder engine right over here. Tried and tested, not a brand new unit. We have seen this in the NX500 as well. So it's tried and tested, but I'm assuming the engine and the gearing is tuned more towards the cruiser concept. Talking of cruiser, look at this. I stand 6 feet tall and the seating is very, very accessible. Look at the curve in my knee. So even if you are someone who is 5'4", 5'5", this bike will not intimidate you. It will be easy to handle in traffic conditions as well. Talking of the cruiser theme, carrying on to this lovely sort of a tier draw fuel tank. Of course, it's slim, it's not too large in capacity, but again, approximately 11 liters should give you a cruising range of 250 on open roads, more than enough. Taking the cruiser theme forward are these lovely round indicators you see right over here. I'll just start the ignition for you to see the indicators. Of course, you have the hazard switch, so all the 4 indicators will turn on. Modern touches come in the form of the LED lights. You have these for both high beam and low beam. I'm assuming the throw should be good at night. It's sort of a D-chrome, not too much chrome on this particular theme because it's matte black. But like the old school fat cruisers, you have a really wide tire up front. This is what gives the bike a lot of mass over here. You have braking from Nissan, a single disc up front and a single at the back. And this is the highlight of the engine. Tuned for torque, it's going to be smooth as well. We'll start the motorcycle, make you hear the exhaust note and the engine in a bit as well. From here on, you can also make out the twin exhaust coming out. No protection for them, and this is sort of a small shortcoming for the markets like India, where you do need ground clearance. Look at this. It's a limited ground clearance and the exhaust pipes are sort of exposed. The top of the head, it's in shiny black, but then again, this is all matte black. You have, very important for Indian summers, the radiator right over here. Coming back, a sort of a beefy exhaust giving mass to the motorcycle at the back. Interestingly, this brake lever, it's not, doesn't have a cushion with the rubber, it's more of an exposed metal. Helpful for monsoons, but otherwise I would love to see rubber support right over here. At the back, like the front, you have these lovely retro style indicators and a slim, not too flashy, not too bold rear end, which again is in line with cruisers. One thing for your pillion needs, you do have a slim seat coming right over here. I'm told as part of the official add-ons you can purchase from the showroom level very soon will be a backrest, a carrier, also a charging outer right over here, and you can also purchase a cowl which gives it more meaningful in terms of aesthetics up front. We will ride the motorcycle possibly in the coming weeks, and that is when I can tell you more about how it feels on the road. But for now, given the specs, given the legacy of the Rebel brand name internationally in the Indian market, it should bring in good amount of customers, in my opinion. Round rear mirrors, in terms of visibility, they do the job pretty well. And if you come closer, these are the stalks on the right and the left. You have the engine cool switch, you have the button for your hazard lights. The starter right over here, I'll just start the motorcycle, side stand up, and here you go. The mic is currently near my neck. It's sort of a deep Bass coming in, spacey, and if I rev it up, good for a twin-cylinder motorcycle. On the left side, you have your switches for the indicator, for the horn, and also for your high beam and low beam right over here. So basic stuff, but done very well. I can't seem to find a fault in terms of the overall fit and finish. No USDs, again keeping in theme with the whole retro style theme of the motorcycle. These are beefy forks. At the rear, of course, we have twin shock absorbers. They are adjustable. You can do that from the simple toolkit you get with the motorcycle. Again, sort of a D-chrome package. I can't seem to find any chrome on the motorcycle, but the fit and finish, the quality levels are very, very good. You see this on the left side. This is the key for your motorcycle. It's simple, not too flashy, and like most cruisers, you have to use this particular slot for your ignition, and on the right side you have the slot for locking the bike. Seen that in Indian offerings as well. So this is how you lock the motorcycle. I'll unlock it, and just for the lights for the video, I'll put the ignition as well. Speedometer console, that's a bit of a modern touch over here. You do have simple display for the information, vital information, for example, the gear lever, the speed, the fuel gauge. You also have the display for your time, and with this small button on the left side, you can toggle between your trip meters, A and B, also fuel economy for A and B. You also have your instantaneous fuel economy, and that back to the normal trip meter. In case the bike goes into reserve, you also have a trip meter for reserve right over here. So this sums up our walk around on the Rebel. This is how the motorcycle looks like. I'll also ask Julian behind the camera to sit over here to show you how a person of his height would feel on a motorcycle like the Rebel. So Julian, he's 5'9", I was 6 feet tall. Can you put both your feet down?
Yeah, easily.
So you can see there still has a sort of an angle on his knee. So even if you are 5'5", 5'6", this bike will not be an issue. Next, I'll be on the rider's perch. He'll sit behind me to tell you more about the pillion comfort on the Rebel. So for your weekend rides to a nearby place or a mountain or a cafe or a hilltop, you have your better half or a friend behind. 5'9", 6". I'm very comfortable. What about you?
It's actually very high and my knees are way too much bent. So that can be a pain for longer duration, but not for a shorter one.
On the bike, as a stock thing, you don't have your grab handles, but you can purchase a backrest as an official add-on from Honda. So there you go, the Rebel 500 from Honda, finally on sale through the BigWing outlets. One version, 5.1 lakh rupees, not too many rivals in the segment, and on paper, the specs and the features and the design, it does look good enough. Anything you want to know about the motorcycle, please ask me in the comment section below. And of course, one of the rivals, Brixton, the Walkaround is live on the channel. Do have a look.